My name is Patrick Wall. I'm a professor of public health in University College in Dublin in Ireland, and today I was talking to the audience about the business that they're in. You know that many of the audience are involved in animal genetics, many in human nutrition, some in animal health, and very important, genetics creates the potential, nutrition delivers on it, and animal health will undermine it. But the point I was trying to make was the end game is producing safe food, but it's more than that, it's safe, nutritious food for human health. And we are what we eat is very true, and the end game is human health, and so that needs to be the focus. And when people realize that they're producing food for humans, it emphasizes why the need for compliance and attention to high standards. The importance of meat as a component of the diet was stressed. The Food Standards Agency have a plate where they outline all the nutrients that are required in a healthy diet, and meat is in there. While there's many other foods aren't there, the meat industry underplayed that card. The other point I was making was that whereas the animal nutritionists are very strict about feeding animals exactly what they need for their life stage, and for example, a small pig might live, his total life might be 160 days and he has 9 different diets. Whereas for humans, we have infant formula or breast milk. That's the only time we give people exactly what they need. Whereas we need to consider life stage nutrition. At different stages of your life, you need different nutrition and macro and micronutrients. And so one of the points I was making was growing children, they need a different diet from sedentary adults. And elderly people suffer from a condition called sarcopenia, where they lose muscle mass as they get older. And lean meat is a good way to combat this loss of muscle mass and slow down the aging process. So like I was trying to encourage the audience that they might think they're in the business of rearing cattle, but they could be in the business of slowing down the aging process. And so we need to strategically market the product at the different age categories and produce products for the different stages of life. Sometimes meat gets a very bad name because we have a major public health problem with diet-related disease, but different dietary requirements for different life stages is what it's at, and so people need a balanced diet, but a balanced diet for their different stage of their life. And so that's what I was encouraging people to pay attention to. And my final take-home message for everyone was that they might think they're in the beef industry rearing cattle, or they might think they're in the meat industry packing meat, but they're actually in the health business. Doctors and nurses, they're not in the health business, they're in the sickness business, which is a different business.